Well, here we are in Taipei on a elevated line in Taipei on our way out to do a walk up in the hills. So the train goes to Taipei Zoo today. That's where we're getting off anyway.
And this train is really different to trains in Hong Kong, partly because it's elevated and partly because it has individual carriages that are totally cut off from each other and the seats face sideways. Welcome to Taipei.
Just here.
Yep. There's the cable car. This is what we're going to be going up.
Well, we're on the Mao Kong Gondola out of Taipei Zoo Station, which is just over there. Taipei Zoo just beyond. You can see the giraffe on the chimney. And we're just going up into the mountains, the tea fields, walking tracks to enjoy it. Hot day, hot humid day. Not too bad though.
How beautiful are the mountains. On our gondola ride up, looking at this little village. This one? Yeah. And okay. Yay!
Share, share.
谢谢啊！ Looking down at Taipei from our gondola. Wonderful trip. Would thoroughly recommend this. And more views of the city. Here we are in the gondola. And it's the most magnificent scenery.
It is. Overlooking Taipei and up in the mountains, the jungles. It's fantastic.
Such a long gondola ride. Amazing. As we go along. There's one here, there was one with the dragon behind us. There's another one further down here in the valley. Such a long gondola ride. Looks like we're passing over a tea field. We've arrived at the top and we've got some
Braised tofu. Yeah, just so it's a
braised Taiwanese tofu.
tofu. Yep.
With chilli on the top for Jeff and
Yep.
underneath there'll be non-chilli for me.
Yep.
And here we are at the top of the gondola and we'll go exploring soon. It's so good! Mao Kong in flowers. Looks really pretty. This is at the top of our gondola ride. The name of the little area is Mao Kong. Before we start our walk, we're going to have an ice cream. Yum! A mixed tea ice cream that's got a little cat on it. Verdict?
Good. Tastes like tea.
Tastes like tea. How pretty are these? There are fields of flowers here, so not sure if this is a flower growing place or a tea growing place, but whatever, it is very pretty. So pretty. Ice cream's really good, and it ended up all on my shirt. So this is looking down through some tea fields to Taipei 101, which is that really tall building, and it's called that because it is 101 floors high. Actually a bit higher than that. I think there are 5 floors that are underground, but it's 101 floors above the ground level. A beautiful walk we're going on. So lovely and colourful. Hot and humid though. The flowers are just beautiful. Lush and green. Feels very rainforesty. Gardens have been magnificent. And the market gardens, really pretty. Really pretty place to visit. Walking up steps again, and more to go. But I've seen this pretty feathery plant. We had a little detour, and now we're back on the path, walking through rainforest, and it's really pretty. Hearing the forest sounds, birds chirping, seeing the dappled sunlight, the leafy greenness, feeling the humidity. It's very lovely. I have to say, these steps are really steep. Just been running up these stairs. Oh my goodness, so hard. Further along on our hike, we've just climbed lots of steps. Our path. And the mountains we've been climbing in. We're enjoying walking along this path with this mossy wall that's got a pretty green growth all over it. Listening to the birds, talking about life.
Really? But you don't know that.
Amazing, this bit of the walk. It's just lovely. A tea plantation. Oh my goodness, this mango ice cream is absolutely delicious.
Homemade.
Homemade. It's like a mango cream.
Homemade.
Oh, homemade. Maybe it's homemade, but oh, it is homemade. Sort of a milk centre and a mango chocolate ice cream on the top, and it is delicious. Better than any Magnum I've had. We're at Mao Kong still, and here's a Chinese temple. It's a Buddhist temple, I think. Maybe it's an all things temple.
What that says, Tea Promotion Centre, there's Tea Promotion Centre Buckthorn. So we're just there. Taipei Tea Promotion Centre station. So that's that there. So just up here on the left is the Jinkan Trail.
And you can tell that it's hot because we've got our UV umbrellas up. Here's a tea field terrace with mountains around us. Well, we've walked along one side of the mountain on the road in order to cross this bridge and go back down the other side. Ooh, hot work. It looks like Mao Kong is the cat capital, and maybe that's meow for Mao and Kong, and it's the tea capital also. Tea is grown here, there are tea houses, the place to be for tea. And apparently tea is the second most drink in the world after water. So the road we were going to go down is closed. And so we've walked all this way and now we're walking back. Bother. So here we are after a mammoth hot walk, and we've got our cool drinks and we're sitting at a little cafe overlooking Taiwan, and we walked Taipei, and we walked all this way to find that the road was blocked, and so then we had to walk all this way back. So maybe another hour on top of what we would have done. And I've just been thinking that we are the author of our story, and the events of our life, we get to tell the story of it. And so it can be a tragedy and we can be going, oh no, we didn't get to, and this has all been wasted. Or we can go, what an adventure. And so I'm just thinking, this is the adventure and I'm glad for it. Well, we're about to catch the gondola back down. We've walked past these tea houses here, all the way around that corner, back up to the saddle you can see there, and then we were thwarted there. We were going to walk that small bit there, so then we had to walk back to here, and we're going to catch the gondola down. Hard work. So this is the mountain range and the valley that we tried to navigate, but the road was blocked. You can see the white houses over there. We tried to go around there and through the back, but then we couldn't get through. Pretty place though. Just looking back at this mountain with the twilight sun on it. Just beautiful. You're one of the temples from the gondola. So we're back on the train, heading back into town, and the view from the train is amazing. We're on our way to the Linjiang night markets, and we're just walking through suburbia, little apartments, and we're just saying how much and little stores, like this is a store that sells eggs and little chippies, and how much the greenery changes everything. Everybody's got these pot plants and it makes it look lush and nice. This is very different to the night markets that we were at yesterday, because that was a street, whereas this looks like little shops and little restaurants. So interesting. We're getting some vegan noodles. This lady spent a year in Tasmania on a working holiday. This looks really interesting here at the markets. So this is the night market. We've had our dish of noodles that was delicious, and now we're on the prowl for the next thing that we're going to have. So now we're having our corn, roasted corn. What we found everywhere in Taipei is in these narrow little streets that you have this part that's the sidewalk, so it's not raised at all, it's just painted in, and it's great for walking.